फ्लोर को हम ओपन कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन के लिए। आप सभी का कोई भी ओपिनियन हो या कोई सवाल हो हमारे एमिनेंट पैनलिस्ट से, आप प्लीज कर सकते हैं। मिस्टर सुराना प्लीज।
फार्मास्यूटिकल के अंदर आप एक पेटेंट रजिस्टर अमेरिका में करते हैं तो यू विल गेट ऑटोमेटिक रजिस्ट्रेशन इन 70 कंट्रीज. नो नीड टू गो एंड अप्लाई, इट इज ऑटोमेटिकली अप्रूव्ड. So they are dominating in world through their patent laws. It is standardized, approved, and so they have made globally competitive. इंडिया में आप रजिस्टर करो, कोई भी प्रोसेस डेवलप हुआ उसके पहले तो वहाँ आउट हो जाएगा टेक्नोलॉजी. सो दे विल रजिस्टर.
अभी एक्चुअली वाइपो में यही डिस्कशन चल रही है कि स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन लाया जाए कि कोई भी एक कंट्री में रजिस्टर करते हैं तो ये पूरी 180 जितने भी मेंबर कंट्रीज में होगा ये लागू होगा. अगर इस तरह का चीज आ जाएगा तो आप जो बोल रहे हैं ये सबका सोल्यूशन हो जाएगा.
मैम यकीनन ये एक बड़ा कंसर्न है. जैसे अभी हमारे बीच जो हमने केस स्टडी पेश की ऑडियो प्रो की, आज इन्होंने भारत में इसको पेटेंट करा लिया और इनका जो एक्चुअल जो कंपटीशन होगा वो ग्लोबल मार्केट में होगा. कल को वहां पर किसी ने टेक्नोलॉजी पेटेंट करा ली तो फिर तो इनकी सारी मेहनत वेस्ट ही हो गई. तो उसका क्या सोल्यूशन है?
उसके लिए आपको थोड़ा सा एज आईपी कंपनी और जब आपके पास अच्छा आइडिया है, यू हैव टू प्लान योर वर्क. सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है प्लान. और टू अ ग्रेट एक्सटेंट यू कैन ऑल्सो प्लान योर फंडिंग एंड हाउ यू हैव टू स्पेंड एट एवरी स्टेज. बट द फैक्ट इज दैट इवन इफ यू वांट टू प्रोटेक्ट योर टेक्नोलॉजी इन मल्टीपल कंट्रीज, द बेस्ट वे इज टू फाइल सिंगल पीसीटी एप्लीकेशन.
जनरली पेटेंट का एक्चुअली देयर आर 2 लाइन्स ऑफ थॉट्स आते हैं. एक है कि पेटेंट जो है कॉमन गुड ऑफ द पब्लिक के लिए यूज होना चाहिए या वेदर टू एनरिचिंग द एसएमई एंड द इन्वेंटर जो भी रहेगा उनका सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट सर्व करने के लिए होना चाहिए या सोसाइटी इंटरेस्ट सर्व करने के लिए होना चाहिए. आई मीन देयर इज सीरियस डिबेट ऑन दीज 2 लाइन्स ऑफ थॉट. इनफैक्ट आजकल मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द इंटेलेक्चुअल सोचते हैं कि कोई चीज इन्वेंशन होती है तो ठीक है सम लेवल तक तो मतलब कि जो भी इन्वेंटर है उनको बेनिफिट होनी चाहिए, बट इट शुड बी यूज फॉर मोर ऑफ ए सोसाइटी गुड एंड सोसाइटी प्रोग्रेस एंड डेवलपमेंट.
या प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस
whether you are likely to infringe or not. If you are likely to infringe, there are 2 options. Either stop using the technology. Second option, bypass the technology. Third option, take license from the patent holder, IP holder or patent holder. So this clearance search is extremely important but ignored most of the times. Because if you don't protect your technology, fine, maximum loss is that some third party will use it. But if you get into any infringement or litigation, then you are in a big trouble.
Okay. In addition to that only, I have a curiosity. Can we patent an idea? Or can we copyright an idea?
This is most commonly asked question. Can we patent idea? Here I have to say that one of the biggest requirement of patent law is you have to disclose the best method of performing the invention. Best method to perform the invention is very important to be documented. So if it is an idea and you don't have process to materialize idea, it is very difficult for you to draft the specification. So when you write patent document, you have 2 options. Whether one option is to go for provisional application, other option is complete application. Okay. So you can always file provisional application with idea, and then within 12 months you can always submit complete details when you have proper process in place.
अनिल अग्रवाल फ्रॉम भारत टेक्सटाइल. मैडम सबसे पहले तो आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हमको एक नए एस्पेक्ट के बारे में जानकारी देने के लिए जिसकी अभी तक हमको कोई नॉलेज नहीं थी. अब जैसे कि मैं प्लास्टिक मोल्डिंग इंडस्ट्री से आता हूं, मैं जस्ट आपसे एक छोटा सा सवाल पूछना चाहता था. हम डे बाय डे नए नए प्रोडक्ट मोल्ड करते रहते हैं. सपोज मैंने ये बोतल बनाई और मेरा ये मानना है कि ये मेरा एक पेटेंटेड डिजाइन है, अब तक ऐसी बोतल किसी ने नहीं बनाई, तो इसके डिजाइन को और इसके पूरे प्रोसेस को क्या मैं पेटेंट करा सकता हूँ? हाउ टू गो अबाउट इट?
देखिए, पहले तो डिजाइन और पेटेंट 2 अलग चीजें हैं. आप डिजाइन पेटेंट नहीं कर सकते. ये और बात है कि आप इसका डिजाइन अलग चीज है और पेटेंट अलग चीज है. एंड ऑलवेज रिलेट पेटेंट्स विद इन्वेंशन. पेटेंट हमेशा इन्वेंशन का होता है जो कि प्रोडक्ट या प्रोसेस हो सकता है. तो जब आप एप्लीकेशन फाइल करना चाहते हैं इन्वेंशन पे, तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू मेक श्योर कि कोई सिमिलर या आइडेंटिकल टेक्नोलॉजी ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल तो नहीं है. अगर अवेलेबल है तो आपको शायद थोड़ा रुकना पड़ेगा और यू हैव टू वर्क फर्दर ऑन द इन्वेंशन, बिकॉज फॉर पेटेंटिंग योर इन्वेंशन हैज टू बी नॉवल ऑन द डे ऑफ फाइलिंग. तो आप उस डे पे यू शुड बी द फर्स्ट वन इन द वर्ल्ड टू कम अप विद दैट टेक्नोलॉजी.
But Lakshman, just I want to add on something. Our last show was in Surat, and we met an entrepreneur, and he's a very famous diamond merchant of Surat. What he is doing, he is I don't know whether it's patent, copyright, what exactly it is, but he is manufacturing a unique design of diamond, which is especially manufacturing for Mobla. Especially when you see a Mobla pen, on the top of there is a series of diamonds. There's a diamond series in Mobla. So that particular diamond is designed by this guy, and only in the entire world, this guy only can design that diamond. So what's that?
That qualifies to be a design.
Okay.
Registration of design should be done in such a cases.
Actually, इसमें तीन चीज होती है. एक तो डिजाइन होती है, एक ट्रेडमार्क होती है, और तीसरी चीज होती है पेटेंट. डिजाइन को पेटेंट नहीं मिलती है, ट्रेडमार्क को पेटेंट नहीं मिलती है. पेटेंट के लिए जैसा चावला जी ने बताया, इट हैज टू बी नॉवल, इट शुड नॉट बी ऑब्वियस, and third thing, it should have some industrial and commercial application.
For example, if a patent is registered in India, now if somebody does reverse engineering in Sri Lanka, what is the course of action?
Reverse engineering of a patented process.
Yeah.
Reverse engineering is perfectly fair.
Yeah.
Reverse engineering, see, you can use any patented technology for research. You can use it for demonstration in the research lab. So there is no limitation on reverse engineering, but you cannot make, use, sell, offer for sale, and import the technology.
Now I want the closing comment. Before I go for the closing comments from all the panelists, I want to take that last question. Then we'll go for the closing comments. What are the right steps one should take to protect their IPR? Yeah, please introduce yourself and ask the question.
I just want to know how much you are charging him for the patent registration. Basically, I want to know how much it costs.
Exactly, because that's also a major concern. Why
Whether it depends on the complexity of the idea or every idea, it is the same cost.
Because it's also one of the major challenges. Because one, awareness level is very low among SMEs for IPR. Second, the charges are very high, especially maybe it's not easy for a normal entrepreneur to hire a consultant like you. So you think now there is still a big gap which need to be fulfilled?
Yes, I feel certainly an official fees is never high. It is only attorney fees which is high, and there are different companies charging differently, so I cannot give you specific figures. But there are lots of government organizations which are helping inventors to file for their patents, and they are also helping in commercialization. So you need to
rough estimate.
Rough estimate, getting one.
Lowest is how much, highest is how much. Suppose I go to the.
It may vary from 50,000 to 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs.
Okay. Now I want to go for the closing comment. We'll start with you, Mr. Siva. Let's say I'm starting a firm. I'm a new entrepreneur. What are the steps I should follow to protect my IPR?
First. Like I said in the beginning itself, we have to have that knowledge. That's the first thing I wanted to tell you. And secondly, that to just see that on the whole of South, we have only one office in Chennai. More centers has to be opened.
Yeah, I would like to give an awakening call to all SMEs. See, now aerospace is going to have an investment about minimum $850 billion in 5 years. Airbus and Boeing are starting manufacturing here in India. So people, those who are already supplying to auto components, automobile industry, gear up to aerospace. Now, government has already planned the investment, equity investment by foreign investors from 26% to 49%. So you are going to get even IPR registered product also supplying to aerospace division. Foreigners are going to come and invest with you. It's already opened up. ADS is already been formed here in Bangalore. So open up. Expose yourself.
Ankush, what are the things one should protect immediately if they want to make a new start tomorrow?
So I think trademark is a great start. I think because it's your identity and you want to protect it tonight, if it's possible.
Okay.
And second is your core product or the core process. If you have been doing it for some time and you see that you have created some value or even have optimized something which already existed, you should go and protect it.
Okay, Lakshman.
See, Piyush, the biggest problem of the SMEs is financing. And from SME exchange experience, what I can say is patenting is going to definitely improve with the valuations. The SMEs are going to get tremendous valuation in the market.
Yeah, exactly.
And which
Today the
will help
valuation
them raise the funds, whether it is from the private equity, whether it is from venture capital, or rising through the exchange through IPOs, or even from strategic investors, even foreign collaborators, whatever it is, whoever may be the investor, but they will get best of the valuations and they can raise the funds. Second point, actually, I have on IPRs is, in India, actually, we have 4 regional centers, like one of the speakers panelist has been telling. But, these centers, 4 metros where these, IPR centers are there, they are not able to bridge the gap between industrial clusters and these metro where they have regional offices. And we need to create IPR centers. In each of these industrial clusters, we have empanelment of legal and technical and IPR experts and make their database available widely to the SME entrepreneurs so that they can consult. People are ready to pay, but we need to bridge the knowledge gap and information gap.
The most important thing is the USP. Your USP gonna give you the valuation. USP is very important. How you are different from your competitor. Okay, one last
small addition. In long run, actually, it's very important for bodies like WIPO to create a worldwide standardization, because SMEs cannot afford to pay fees for each and every country and follow on processes of each and every country. We need to create a standardization worldwide. If you file a patent through PCR or PCT, whatever it is, one place, one application, one format, one process, it should apply in all member countries.
Ma'am, Bindu, but just last question I want to ask. What are the key features and aspects of the proposed Government of India Innovation Act? Are all these issues addressed in that act?
Not really. Not all the issues have been addressed in this act. But one thing which is actually missing presently and which is part of this act is protection of confidential information or trade secrets. Because in India we don't have a specific law to protect trade secret or confidential information, but in this act we have provision. And apart from that, this act talks about innovation, not just inventions, not just copyright. It talks about innovation, protection of innovation. So that is something which is different from the existing laws, and it is definitely a one step ahead when it comes to innovation protection.